Good afternoon, everybody. So I know I haven't, actually done any videos in a while, and I'm very sorry about that. I've had a been pretty busy recently, and I think from now on there's going to be a pretty decently long stretch where I won't be able to post. I'm sorry about that, but doing the best I can, and I just thought I'd do this for everybody. I've been developing Spatial Studio, and as you can see, we're at version 1.5 now, and I'll put the link to my GitHub in the description so that you can access that. But it's got a lot of cool new features. I don't know if you guys saw version 1.4, but it's got some really neat stuff. Um, but I'm just doing I think the last version I showed was 1.2. Let's dive right in. One thing you'll notice first of all is the track like the sidebar here is cleaned up a lot. So we got tracks and utility. So we got, you can set the room, and then I've got different modes here, which I will tell you about later. But so let's do just a showcase of the current audio rendering and whatnot. So we got some sample audio here, and I'll kind of turn it down a little bit. But here we go.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down, but I know you see it. You run with me, and I can catch you free out of the drudgery walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all. See?
So it's got some pretty high quality, audio rendering. I think it's pretty good. And I'll show you the new features we got here. So we got another tab. We got spaces, which I'll show you what that is in a minute, and the normal room size stuff. But there's a mode called laptop speakers, and this is used primarily for either if you have a laptop that you're using this on, or if you are using a stereo system, this will work. What it is it's transoral audio. So essentially, how you use it is if you go to laptop speakers mode, you actually have to disconnect, turn off your headphones, whatever. This works directly through speakers, and you have to center your head with the speakers. So the sounds from the right side reach your right ear. At the same time, the sounds from the left side reach your left ear. And then once you do that, there's a distance thing you can set in. So if you're closer to the speakers, you can decrease it, and if you're a little further away, you can increase it. Either way, once you do that, you can start playing audio and move the point around. It'll actually sound like it's in the room with you without headphones, which I think is a pretty cool feature. And then multi-listener mode. This one was a lot of fun. So by default, the listener from headphones mode, which is standard mode, is listener one in listener mode, and you can do a whole lot of adjustment of this for different outputs, and it actually mixes it in app, so you don't need something like voice meter or whatever. But you have this, and then you have kind of the fixed point here. There really isn't much of one, but you have these two listeners, and you can adjust their orientation in 3D space, which is really cool. And you can do that for both. And then like if it's you and a friend you want to show them, you can connect this one to your headphones and this one to his, or vice versa, or whatever you want to do, and it'll render it the same, including occlusion with spaces, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's stick with this for now though. So now let's move on to the equalizer tab. So there's a built-in equalizer, and here I'll start playing the audio again. So let me just that'll just go on, and I'm gonna increase it just a tad so you can hear me. Well, I'll just have this behind you. Okay. So then, this is still too loud. I'm sorry. That's better. Okay, so we got a couple different modes. So you can change the master mix or the sample audio. We'll go with sample audio right now. So there's a couple modes. You got tweeter, which is a little higher. Woofer, which is a little deeper. And then subs, which really accentuates bass. And then you can build custom ones, like one I like to do is really increasing this part here I use that for lo-fi because I like to have more lo-fi, so I can say this is my lo-fi preset, and then I can just switch between, none or flat to my lo-fi preset.
Okay, my friend, you want to cut me
So yeah,
what I
there's
need to
that.
tell you.
And then we have macros, which I think is in the original, but I'll just give you a quick rundown of how that works. You can record a path, save it as figure 8. I didn't spell that correctly, but that's okay. And then you can assign it a macro and loop
But
it.
it just won't happen.
That
Thanks,
one is really
Billy.
fast, so it doesn't sound that good. But yeah. So there's the macros, and then this is one that's also been really fun to work on. This is spaces. So if you want to build like, because sometimes the presets don't accurately reflect like your room, for example. So I'm going to be modeling this after where I'm at right now. So what you can do is you can create a space by drawing objects, and you can also insert a test tone. So I'll just put this as that'll play, but I'll pause it for now because we don't really need it. So then what you can do is you can just start. Uh-oh. Oh, it goofed up. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to get out of the mode, but oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. I'm just dumb. But so you can draw, solid walls, and then you can oh shoot, right click to complete the object, so that makes a wall. Or you can have solid objects, for example, by drawing out, a two-dimensional shape. And then you can just I'll turn this on, you can listen to how it interacts with the spaces.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down, but I know you see it. You run with me.
So the duty of these is to, that's the occlusion thing I was talking about, to simulate physical objects. And you can do this along all axes. So by default, these extend down fully, but there is a mode where you can change how extensive the extension is. So if you go down to like, I don't think you need to select like a specific object, or you can, but let me decrease that there. So then you can change the extent and how solid it is. So if I want to set it fully solid, set both of these to fully solid, boom, and that might sound a little differently. Because essentially what it's doing, it's behaving as if there's an object in the way. And you can do this along multiple axes. So if you wanted to simulate like a full bedroom, you could have walls around here, go here, and this is from the back. So you could have floor and ceiling here, and then here and here you could have like the front wall, but that's already mostly covered by the top. So really, you just want to do back and top for if you're simulating a room. That's how you create spaces, and you can name them whatever. But yeah, so those are the new features. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be attaching it in the description so you can download it. It's a Chrome extension. It's free. I'm trying to get it on the Chrome web store, but they hate me. So, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Just keep sticking with it. I'll make some more sometime soon. But all right, have a good one. Hello. I thought it'd be fun to record a video like this one day. Just haven't found the time because I've never had any videos where I'm talking. At least not many. But no, it'd be cool. I need to get a better mic though.